An update now to breaking news. The shooting of an APD officer. It happened just before noon at the McDonald's at Central and Tramway. We have a team of reporters out there gathering new details. Let's go live to Chris McKee. Chris, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Kim, there is still an enormous police presence here at this McDonald's on Central and Tramway. APD has yet to actually say anything about what happened, but sources are confirming to us that an officer was shot. And most recently, what we saw out here, and you take a look, there's a particular squad car that one person was put in. And that squad car may have a suspect in it, but it may be somebody else. We haven't got any confirmation here at this point. Again, APD hasn't said anything and are not saying yet on when exactly they'll release more information. Sources are telling us an officer was shot, and we spoke to several witnesses on scene who shared similar stories. Take a look at this video now. You'll see a black car. This is video from Sky News 13 here. Witnesses say that car was sitting in the parking lot of this McDonald's and was surrounded by several undercover units. We believe those to be APD officers in undercover units, and that officers then got out, tried to take a man into custody, and at that point, witnesses inside the McDonald's say they heard 3 or 4 shots. They say they don't know who fired the gun or who was hit, but then they saw an ambulance come around shortly afterwards and put somebody into the car. They weren't sure who exactly that was, but again, sources are confirming that it was an officer shot in this. Witnesses say they also saw a man being taken into custody shortly after that shooting and that the shots were fired, but again, we don't know anything about who is involved at this point. APD is still on scene here, and again, we have spoken to public information officers who have told us that they have no timeline yet on when they plan to release information. Also, folks in the mayor's office are telling us the exact same thing here this afternoon. We will stay at this scene and bring you live updates throughout the evening on our newscasts at 4, 4:30, and 5:30, and also later on tonight. Kim, back to you.
Thank you, Chris. Now, this obviously comes almost a week to the day of the shooting of APD officer Luke Olson, who was shot during a DWI traffic stop. He is recovering. At this point, we have no word about the injuries to this officer, how severe they are, or even if they are life-threatening. Now, we did get video of an ambulance leaving the scene at one point, so we do know that somebody was taken away. Our crews will continue to talk to witnesses, continue to gather more details. Again, we'll bring you the latest on air and online.